Hi there, I'm Rebecca and a really warm welcome back to my channel, PumpkinBecki. This week's plant of the week is known as the Herald of Spring, produces a cure for cancer, and it's the national flower of Wales. Let's take a look. Yes, you've guessed it, this week's plant of the week is the Narcissus or Daffodil. The Narcissi are from the Amaryllis family. The name comes from the Greek word for intoxicated or narcotic. There are many different shapes and sizes of Narcissus, but they all have these 6 outer tepals and then either a trumpet or a cup in the centre. You can see this one is a trumpet. They are very at home here in the UK, but they are actually native to southern Europe and northern Africa. The flowers and leaves grow from a bulb, which is best planted in early autumn, so sort of September, October time. When you plant the bulbs, they should be covered by at least twice the depth of soil that the bulb is high. So let's say the bulb is 4 centimetres tall. You want at least another 8 centimetres of soil above that. If you don't do that, it can lead to something called blindness, where the bulb produces leaves in the spring but fails to produce a flower. Behind the flower is the seed head, just there. Once the flower has faded, it's best to come along and take off the entire head of the flower, including the seeds behind, like that. And that will help the plant send all its energy down into the bulb to fatten that up for next year, rather than go to producing seed. It's important that once you've done this, you don't go and try and cut down the leaves and the flower stem. They are photosynthesizing and they are sending energy back down into that bulb. You need to allow the plant to do that for at least 6 weeks once the flower has faded. So don't try and tidy up the garden by cutting them off, and please don't tie them in a knot either. They need to be out like solar panels, gathering as much sunshine as they can. Many narcissi are single flowered, but there are ones like Tete here which are multi-headed, so they will send up one stem, but attached to that stem are several flowers. Narcissi can be grown in borders, in pots and containers, but they also look absolutely stunning when they're left to naturalise within grass. Entire industries have grown up around this very short-lived, amazing flower, including plant breeding and also the cut flower industry. The Narcissus flower has been adopted as the symbol for several cancer charities and also Alzheimer's charities. It produces something called galantamine, and that's used as part of the treatment for Alzheimer's. They prefer sun to light shade, and they like a well-draining soil with lots of bulky compost in it. A couple of words of warning though, this beauty is poisonous. If you have a dog that likes to dig and chew what it finds, it can be very dangerous. It can also harm other flowers. If you're going to use it as part of a cut flower arrangement, then you really need to cut these 24 hours before you want to make your arrangement. Soak the stems in water, throw that away, start again with fresh water, but don't be tempted to refresh the cut on this end like you would with most other cut flowers. It will just make the stem produce the milky sap again, and it's bye-bye flower arrangement. So thank you very much to the Herald of the Spring, the Narcissus, for being my plant of the week. Right, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me. Please remember to stick around for the weekend video, which is usually up on a Sunday. Until next time, bye!